When the whole world is threatened,
That was naughty.
one man must unite the powers of the most extraordinary legends
Perfect.
into one league of heroes.
Cheers.
Dr. Jekyll, at your service.
I can do all sorts of things.
I'm waiting to be impressed. What are you?
I'm complicated.
The fate of the world is in our hands. The league is set.
From the director of Blade,
Keep your eyes on the road!
discover an adventure in a league of its own. Sean Connery. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
And now, our feature presentation.
My friend, you look deep in thought right now.
I'm just reading trivia, bro.
Sure it's trivia and not porn.
Nah, I wouldn't watch porn over here. It'd be weird.
Makes sense.
I'd make you put it on TV at least.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Why not, man? You never just watched porn with your boy and just judged?
No.
Oh, apparently. Well, I learned something. I learned that's something people don't do. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another weirdly, oddly arousing episode of Cinema Villains. I am your hostess with the mostest, the wonderful, the splendiferous, the magnificent, the ever endowed Shaggy Black. Alongside,
Oh my fucking god!
alongside me is Professor Jose Moriarty. Jose, how are you?
Yeah. I thought you were gonna go Jose Quartermain, but you know what? That works. That works too.
Hey man, I'm glad.
I'll be Moriarty.
Oh God.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
will be Margarati. Yeah.
Hey, we're back making margaritas, spicy margs. However,
Spicy.
a little bit of hitting with the hi. I don't know what the fuck that was. I apologize.
I
Thank you.
I didn't know where you're going with that.
I didn't. I fucking had nowhere. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in this week. As you may or may not know, if you read the title, we are covering the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oof.
The biggest of oofs. Oh my God.
One of the worst movies, I guess, ever made, right? Yeah?
Yeah,
It's up there?
it's terrible.
Yeah, but guess what,
It's fun.
y'all? We kind of dig it. We really,
no kind-
we,
ain't no
really
kinda.
we love this movie, kind of, yeah.
Ain't no kinda, bro. I fucking will watch this bitch again.
No, I will too. This movie comes on TV, and I'm watching it.
It's
Me and my
like-
sister love this movie. It's weird.
It's this movie is not good. No,
Hashtag nope.
it did not age well.
Nope.
This was like one of Sean Connery's last movies.
Oh, this was his last movie. I think
Yeah,
he
that's
quit
what I thought.
Hollywood.
He was done after
Wasn't
this.
his last feature though.
No.
He did some weird voice.
That's what I'm saying. He did some shit like I know he did some voice work or
Yeah.
some crazy shit like that, but like, fucking yikes.
But yay, rest in peace, Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Finally doing a Sean Connery movie, and it's this one.
Yeah, not Highlander like we thought we were
God
gonna do.
damn it, man.
But we picked the next best thing.
Oh, yeah, next best thing. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Next best thing.
Not James
To Highlander.
Bond.
Not James Bond,
Not fucking the Highlander. Not even the
not
fucking
Entrapment. Not The Rock. Oh, my God, The Rock, bro. You're the Rocket Man. Oh, I want to watch the movie now. Damn it.
Rock. Motherfucking League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oof.
Jose, before we dive into this hot mess, how have you been, friend?
I've been good. Been good, yeah.
Yeah.
Been a okay week, I guess. Nothing
Yeah.
changed. Stuff just happening.
You got a little bit of
I don't
margarita
care anymore.
salt on your shirt.
That shows you have too much salt, Shag.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah. Why are you making the noises to...
Because they can't see me wipe, so I gotta
I mean, you have
More
a microphone
audio.
near to your. You have a microphone near your.
So
chest.
can you pick this up, audience?
Yeah, it's you. They could hear it. These are quality microphones.
You're welcome.
You are welcome. Yeah, we actually decided to do this. Fuck, we actually. Oh, I guess you're not gonna ask me how I am, Jose.
Well, you started talking before I had a chance.
You weren't even gonna do it anyway.
I was.
Were you?
How was your week, Shaq?
It was weird.
Was it now?
Yeah, no.
I heard you survived
Yeah, obviously, because
the
if
T virus.
yeah, my
Your T virus injection.
yeah, you know, went up to he went up to the Umbrella Corporation, got my little T virus shot. They were super nice. Sunday was the day, and after that, Monday was just like I got hit by a fucking truck.
Yes.
I mean, your boy was out here gaining those mutant powers, and oof.
I was in the background with a flute going do 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 do.
Just like I was like, Gene, Gene, what is it? Ah! Yeah, it was bad.
As long as you don't get a trash mutation. That'd be my biggest fear. I'm an X-Men, but I have like the wackest power.
Yo, not just
like I turn into a liquid or something.
not just X-Men, but fucking my
hero, yes.
Yeah.
You get a trash ass quirk.
You get a fucking bullshit ass quirk, and you just be like, yo, this quirk is butt cheeks, bro.
Like, how am I even in UA?
Yo,
how did I get in?
Yo, if you never heard of My Hero Academia, I apologize because we're actually just being super nerdy right now. And yeah, it's an anime, a beloved anime currently, but about people who get superpowers who are either born with it or they gain it somehow magically. It's Japanese as fuck. Please just take your time and probably watch it. If you don't watch it, that's fine. That's fine too. Watch X-Men. It's on Disney Plus. But we're not actually talking about competent superheroes here. We're talking about
You know what I always loved about that intro?
What?
Why'd they have Jubilee running head first onto Juggernaut?
Yeah, that made no sense.
Like, you're dead. Well, first of all, anyone's dead. You go run head up to Juggernaut, but
I mean,
Jubilee?
Police can't fuck with the Juggernaut. So what you mean Jubilee can? Oh, wait,
sure,
hold on.
daughter of Bret Hart. Oh,
Hold on.
wait. There you go. Ready?
Oh, wow, that's
your
weak.
fingers.
There we
Hey.
go. Salt everywhere.
I know, right? Salty because we watched this goddamn movie, bro.
Oh, my God.
Not even. No, I can watch this movie.
No. Okay. A little bit of house cleaning. Actually,
Before
not
you
even house.
start, we're happier we watched this than
That's
we saw Mortal Kombat.
Literally what I was about to say.
Nice.
Thank you, Jose. This is a shout out to all of the people who really loved watching Mortal Kombat Annihilation because it's so bad it's good. Here's the problem with that. That movie is fucking ass.
Booty, booty, butt cheeks.
Chun chun. Fucking terrible. And yet you people who love that movie, why? Why? I mean, I'm not here to shit on your fun, but I mean, I might take some X-Lax here to do so because oh my God, that movie fucking made me mad. But this movie wasn't good either.
Oh no.
At all.
Nope.
Bad CGI.
Oh yes.
Horrible script. Miscast?
Was it? Yeah, I guess.
And yet, we had more fun with this than we did with MK Annihilation.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
I mean, different strokes for different folks, good people. But got my word, we were very happy after the end of this. Still.
Yeah.
I mean, now that we're older and wiser and we know bullshit when we see it, yeah.
Oh yeah, because 4K does not help this movie
Ooh,
out.
no. Oh, buddy. Whoo, buddy. But yeah, seriously, guys. Oh yeah, shouts out to my cousin Jordan, who gave me the inspiration to actually cover this movie.
Oh yeah.
because he brought it up, and I was like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Because that movie. So, and he's one of the ones that I'm calling out because he fucking loved Mortal Kombat Annihilation. And I'm like, you are the part of the problem. You, sir, are a part of the problem.
What did Maximilian say? Only pain.
Only
with
pain.
That movie.
Nothing but pain.
Nothing but pain.
And I'm not going to put myself through it anymore.
Yeah.
It's done. It's had. I don't want to. I'm not going to do it. And I am a masochist. But even I got fucking, I draw the line somewhere. You know, fuck. But shouts out to you, man, for doing that and inspiring me to do this. Because thinking about how horrible this movie was, I was like, well, I think I still had a good time. Let me see if that holds up. And it damn sure does. The movie, not so much.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Jose, do you remember the first time you got introduced to League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I rented this from Blockbuster.
So you didn't see it in the theater?
No, I did not see this one in the theaters. I think I wanted to, but I didn't.
So you say oof, like if we would have saw it back then, we wouldn't have thought this was fire.
Well, I thought it was fire when I watched it on VHS or no DVD. Watched it on DVD, so yeah. So
I mean, that's
I
fair.
might have liked it in theaters.
Yeah, I know. Maybe. So you're saying you rented it? I know I rented it.
Yeah.
I definitely ain't when I fucking bought it on DVD. I think I still have it somewhere, but I'm not sure. I don't think I. Now to think about it, I don't think I have it anymore. But yeah, I remember seeing this and I'm like, yo, this is fire. This is stupid fire. Like everything about this is tight, and not realizing that this is just like the fucking Avengers for book nerds.
Yes. Basically all it is.
That's all it is.
Well, it came from a graphic novel.
Well, it is a graphic novel made by the insane Alan Moore.
Yes.
But I mean, if you didn't know that, but outside of not reading the graphic novels, you would know of some of these characters because like all of them are pretty much from books.
Yes.
Books that me and Jose do not read.
Not at all.
Because, this is Cinema Villains, not storybook time.
Yeah. Take that, books.
Yeah, you lousy pieces of educational and informative paper.
Meh. No one cares about you, books.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
No one wants to read words.
As I say this, as I have like a bunch of fucking books.
That's funny.
Like I'm sitting here going like, yeah, take that, books.
Comic books are different.
Yeah,
Comic books
no.
are different.
But you see, I don't have comic books up here. I got actual fucking books.
Oh, you do?
Like actual books.
Nice.
Most of them, like majority. Now the book type of books I like to read are fucking autobiographies.
Hell yeah, autobiographies.
From everything from Gucci Mane to fucking Hunter S. Thompson.
I see Gucci Mane. Hell yeah, Hunter S. Thompson with his amazing drug rituals.
And that's why I always wanted. That's like if someone asked me if I ever wanted to interview someone from the dead, he was the first person I would want to interview.
Nice.
Like 100%. 100%.
Yeah, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, him or Anthony Bourdain. But
yeah.
But if not both.
Right.
But anyway, let's talk. And Jose, we say this about books because you found out that the villain in this, you were literally born yesterday when you found out that the villain in this is the bad guy from pretty much Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, I was like, huh? I was like, wait, I know that name only because I've seen the second Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie.
I fucking ridiculed him. I was like, because Jose can't read books.
Damn right. I was like, oh, I know who you are now.
Yeah, I seen you in the picture movie.
Because like they're always like, I name drop them like, oh, James Moriarty. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I supposed to know who this is? Yes, Jose, you are.
Yes, you are. Like you should. I ridiculed, folks. I ridiculed this man.
I didn't know Sherlock Holmes had like a main bad guy.
Yes.
That motherfucker just
How do you not know this?
I thought he just solved mysteries. No, there you go.
He solved mysteries and fucking fought him.
Yeah. Thanks,
That was
Robert.
his biggest rival.
Thanks, Robert Downey Jr. and No.
It was a Guy Ritchie film.
Yes. Okay. Who's the other asshole? Who's Watson? That one actor, I can't think of his name.
He's literally Vision.
No, that is not Paul Bentley.
It is.
Paul Bentley is not Watson in those movies. It's that one dude. You asshole. Now I gotta look.
While he's looking this up, again, guys, I want to say thank you for tuning in this week for our nonsense. We appreciate you. Also, shouts out to the lovely
Jude Law.
Same difference.
That's slightly racist against British people.
Kidding. I knew it was Jude Law. I just wanted to see you scramble.
You motherfuckers.
But
What an initial dick.
shouts out to Kai Fields, man.
Yeah, shout outs to her. She's amazing.
Yeah, Kai Horror Group. Kai FX Horror Group. We definitely appreciate being a part of her podcast and definitely fucking ruining it.
Yeah, we were guest stars. Yeah.
She called us.
She's
She called us the movie versions of Beavis and Butthead.
hey, and we wear that with a fucking
Yep, with
like a belt, like a championship title,
like a fucking badge of honor. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys, man, you have no idea like how fucking happy we were to do it, and how like it's one of the coolest things that we were asked to do. But you know, it's still like we felt that we shouldn't belong here.
we really shouldn't.
The podcast that she does is Monstrosities, Monstrosity Voice Podcast. You can look that up on anywhere you get your podcast, preferably Spotify or Apple Podcast.
Yeah,
whatever
there you go.
one. We will be featured on an episode coming up. We did Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Dream Warriors.
Yep.
And I may have been very inebriated. Talking
I was
nonsense.
getting there.
You were getting there. I was already there.
Yeah.
I was on fucking Jupiter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it is.
Poor Kai.
We really. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you actually go out and go look that up, our episode will be coming soon in season 4. She had us on. Like I said, it's called Monstrosities Voice Podcast. Mm-hmm. She had us on, and we talked about Nightmare on Elm Street. Realistically, we didn't really talk about Nightmare on Elm Street. It was pretty much Cinema Villains come over here and just. What did you say that what we were like?
So is that meme going around like someone having an intelligible conversation? And you're like, oh no, here comes the Cinema Villains, and it's just us running around shitting everywhere, and just
with the horrible takes.
Yeah, with just horrible takes, and just Jason X and Jack like this, just us shitting everywhere.
Like shitting everywhere. This is my favorite.
Yeah,
where it's just some shit like, oof, or just awful.
It's just
pure awful.
I feel bad. I was like,
we felt
here's
awful.
This legit good podcast.
Yes.
I mean, like legit good. She has amazing conversations. You know, she gets into like real backstories of the movies and like meanings.
Yes.
And here's us. Like, hey man.
Fucking ruining everything.
Freddy slices up people.
Yeah, like some fucking dumbasses. But we wouldn't have changed that for the world.
No.
And apparently we left a really good impression.
Yeah, we did.
So when that episode drops, we will definitely inform all of you, our listeners.
Yes, we will.
And you get to hear us, just be ourselves. Which probably was a mistake.
Oh yeah, the biggest of
mistake. But shouts out to her again for having us. We really appreciate you so much and everything you do for not just horror but black horror.
Yes.
Thank you for having us on.
Sí, muchas gracias.
But back to the actual show.
No.
Yeah, I know. I know. But it's But anyway, guys. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Yes, so this movie, do we recommend seeing this movie?
Oof. Oh my God. So
yes.
I mean, yeah, but you got to understand it's early 2000s. Like at best, the best comic book movies at the time were Spider-Man and X-Men. So
Blade?
Oh yeah, Blade too, that's right.
Even though Blade came out like 98?
Yeah, but when did Blade Trinity come out?
Trinity didn't come out till like later.
Okay. So at the time, that's basically, I mean, it is what it is. It's just a weird, fun early
This tried to-
2000s action movie.
This definitely tried to take. It saw what superhero movies were doing at the time. Not like now,
yeah, no.
but it saw what superhero movies were doing, and they said, "Let's kind of do our own." It was a good idea.
Yeah.
It was poorly executed.
Oh, yeah.
But do we? At the end of the day, do we recommend this movie? Like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, yeah.
Yeah.
You can rent this. You can rent this movie. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was say, if you're one of those people who love to watch like terrible movies and like get drunk and like with friends and watch bad movies, please watch this one.
Yeah, if you listen to this, matter of fact, if you listen to this podcast and we tell you to watch something, trust us and watch it.
Yeah.
But we tell you to watch something for the wrong reasons, you can always trust us and tell you. Because, like, look, you're 31 episodes in. At this point, you've kind of either with us or you're not.
Exactly.
So, like, kudos to you for sticking around.
Hell yeah.
So,
Thanks.
This
Listeners.
So this particular one, yeah, we recommend, but don't expect it to be great.
No, don't take it so seriously.
This movie,
Kind of turn off your brain.
Yeah, turn off your brain. Do that. Turn off your brain, and not like in a Transformers Bad Boys 2 type of brain. I'm talking about completely off. Like, shut that bitch down.
Yeah.
Take it from Comedy Central and put that bitch on like Nick Jr.
God damn.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But, like, it's well worth it. You can rent it on pretty much your basic platforms, but it's actually streaming for free currently on as of this recording. It is currently streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Yeah.
So, let's get it cracking with the goddamn tail of the tape. For one, Mr. Professor James Moriarty.
Is he the one we're going to give the bad guy to? Because it's kind of another bad guy. But who's kind of cool. Kind of.
Yeah, we got to kind of give it to him because that's who it is.
Okay, yeah.
The other guy's kind of a patsy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Skinner! But anyway, James Moriarty of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Obviously, full name is James Moriarty, but he's Professor Moriarty to most. His alias is the Phantom with an F.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Fucking weird. And M, which is kind of almost a spin on fucking 007.
Yes.
M. Obviously, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Occupation is a crime lord, a terrorist, a weapons manufacturer. His powers and skills are manipulation, high intelligence, high hand-to-hand combat skills. His hobby is obviously including working to steal the powers of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. His goals, obviously, to instigate a war between the British and the Germans. But obviously instigate a war between the worlds, so, like, I don't understand. But okay.
I think once they know, well, history has taught us, once these motherfuckers go to war with each other, people just go jump on.
People just jump in.
Yeah.
Like, actually, that's exactly what motherfucking Tom Sawyer was like. Jump in. He was like, "Yeah, how long you think that shit's gonna come across the sea? Comes across the Atlantic." Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, you got a point.
Yeah.
His crimes: deal breaking, instigated a war, theft, and mass murder.
Well, there you go.
Not really a long list.
Right. Deal breaking. That shit just sounds funny to me. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's like deal breaking. Like, wait, what?
Sure. Yeah.
The type of villain that he is a crime lord.
Oh, I was gonna say criminal mastermind, but I guess
no.
He's not a criminal mastermind.
Uh,
Wouldn't he be the first criminal mastermind?
That would actually be no. So okay, so
if we go by the books,
realistically, yes.
Yeah.
However, in this movie, you be giving that whole script and plot credit.
Okay, yeah.
Let's not do that.
You're right.
Let's not do that at all. So, that was the tail of the tape. Go ahead, hit us with that lovely... And wow, I had words and I lost it. Just hit him with the synopsis.
Goddamn, okay. Synopsis for the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Not the League of Extraordinary Assholes. Shout out to you, G. You and Titty Titty licking Chadwick. Whatever we used to call you back in the day. Oh, shit. Shout out to y'all.
Wait, are they still alive?
Yeah.
Oh,
they like resurrected their podcast for like, it's like bi quarterly or bi yearly now.
Bi-curious?
Yeah, that too, probably. No offense, man. Hey, it's 2021, guys.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. And Sha. You're on the show too.
Yeah, Sha.
Anyway, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen from 2003. In an alternate Victorian age world, a group of famous contemporary fantasy, science fiction, and adventure characters team up on a secret mission.
Which one is fucking science fiction?
Invisible Man?
Okay, yeah, never mind. Anywho, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which is directed by one Stephen Norrington.
Hey, our second and final Stephen Norrington movie.
Yes, and he actually has directed. So it's funny. He's done one really good movie and one really bad movie.
One amazing movie.
Yes.
And one terrible movie.
Like he is he's at both ends of the spectrum.
He is yin and yang.
Yes. If you wonder what movie we're talking about, this man actually directed Blade.
Yes.
Yes, that Blade. Mm-hmm. That, yes. I'm going to say it again. The same guy who directed this pile of shit directed Blade. What the hell happened? No idea.
From what he says, studio interference.
That
Shit
actually makes a lot of sense.
There's a lot of studio interference. And then him and Sean Connery did not get along on this set.
That also makes sense.
They said, man, it was like they were going to fight.
Can you imagine if he fought an old man? Sean Connery would have probably whooped his ass.
I mean, it's Sean Connery. I don't give a shit. I'd fight Sean Connery, I guess, if it came down to it. He'd probably get my ass whooped.
Yeah, nah, Sean Connery beating the fuck out of me, bro.
Yeah.
I kick his knees out, but that's about it.
It's like, take that, Trebek. I'm not Trebek. God, just starts beating my ass.
Start stomping the shit out of him. But no, like, seriously, we respect the dead in this parts.
Oh, yeah, rest in power, Sean Connery. I forgot we lost him last year.
Yeah.
In the last year, too, right? Like,
yeah, like, fucking...
he was like I can't remember when exactly, but it was later in the year.
Yeah, it sucked. Speaking of sucked, this movie.
Yay.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, like I said, directed by one Stephen Norrington. Jose, this movie had a budget of $78 million.
78?
78?
Well, I do know like 20 of that went to Sean Connery alone.
78 milli.
Okay, so let's say 20 went to Sean Connery alone.
Okay.
So they're working with 58 million, but still, bruh.
Do you know how much money this movie?
Oh, this movie bombed. This movie had to make at least like 15.
You said bombed,
yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So this is why I love playing this game with you.
Yeah.
So with a budget of 78 million, where do you think it landed?
Okay, we're
the
talking
box
worldwide, right?
Worldwide.
Worldwide, I'm going to say it almost broke even. I'm going to say 63.
63.
Worldwide.
You're saying 63 million?
Yeah.
This movie, worldwide, made $179.3 million.
Oh, my God.
I mean, thinking about it,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
That had to be like DVD sales, bro.
No, this is box
Oh,
office.
box office. That's right. Oh, shit.
This is box office.
Okay,
numbers, big
never
dog.
mind. Yeah.
Like,
Well, good for you, I guess.
I mean, it made its money.
Okay, so let's say 80 million budget. It doubled.
It doubled.
That's
It made its money.
It was out of the red.
78. So, like, think about it. 78 million. 78 million, and then it made 179.3 million.
Yeah.
Almost 180 million.
Yeah.
So it just made its money back plus some,
Yeah.
and then some.
Okay. Wow.
But it was not critically
No,
acclaimed.
everything, everyone. As it should. They just got panned.
Yeah. I mean, you would think like a movie that does well like in DVD sales would probably fucking make it real good, but like
Oof.
yeah, big oof. Big oof. Obviously let's hit the cast up. So, we have the late great. Sean Connery as Alan Quatermain. Peta Wilson as Mina Harker. Stuart Townsend as Dorian Gray. And this was also that time where they were just trying to force...
Hollywood was trying to make Stuart Townsend a thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, he was Lestat. Are we doing Queen of the Damned?
Of course we were doing Queen of the Damned. I may be naked for half of it, but yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying.
For Stuart Townsend? Maybe. Shag's
I didn't say no.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't say no. That is the tequila talking. But no. Let's see.
There you go, gentlemen. You know how to get Shag now.
Shut up. Shane West is Tom Sawyer. Jason Fleming is Dr. Henry Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Hey, wait, go back. Who was Shane West?
Tom Sawyer.
Today's Tom Sawyer. He gets high on you.
You know what?
Tequila hit me, so I was like, wait. The words left me because,
bro, I was like, today's Tom Sawyer's mean drive.
No, we not the I'm just saying,
Bro, we're just ruining this fucking song. They're going to kick our ass.
There we go.
Round and round us be. Maybe it is round.
Oh, shit.
Well, let me stop.
Let's
because
stop
we are fucking... I don't want anybody coming and kick my door down. It's like, you fucking ruining Rush. But anyway, yeah. Shane West is Tom Sawyer. Jason Fleming is Dr. Henry Jekyll. I am not going to butcher this man's name, but it looks like Nazarene Sa as Captain Nemo. I am so sorry, y'all. I want to do well by this man, but Tony Curran is Rodney Skinner, a.k.a. the Invisible Man. Richard Roxburgh is Professor Moriarty.
Not at the Roxbury.
Man.
Do.
No, I gotta find who played my man Ishmael. Terry O'Neill played. That is not Terry O'Neill.
Oh, that's Terry O'Neill. That is Terry O'Neill. That's
Terry
right.
O'Neill played Ishmael.
There you go.
Yes, that Ishmael.
Yes, because me and Shaq had like the biggest. Now I don't want to say biggest argument, but I was like, bro, that's old boy from Moby Dick, right? Nah, man, I'm like, but he's from Moby Dick, right?
Yo, so we did have. This is how I know. Like, I know I read, but I also know I'm getting fucking old because I'm fucking up. Jose had asked me where was Ishmael from, and I was like, he's from Moby Dick. He's like, is that the guy from Moby Dick? He's like, yeah, that's from Moby Dick. He's like, but they just had to get a Moby Dick reference in there. I'm like, well, yeah, he's sure. He's the second mate to
Moby, the most boring book ever, dog.
Yes, I know.
Holy shit.
I know.
Because I remember, oh, fuck, this is taking it back. Like, in middle school, we had a thing. You had to, like, read books, and, like, you eventually had to get to so many points. Mm-hmm. If you read Moby Dick, you literally had to read that and one little-ass book, and you won. You were done. You earned enough points for the year. But my God, was Moby. I tried, dog.
It's the worst.
I was like, fuck
Well, it's
this.
not the worst. It's a lot.
It is a lot. Especially middle school?
Yeah.
But
your attention span's not even long and big enough to fucking read Moby Dick.
Yeah, but no, that shit was, oh my God. I'd never tried again. I was like, fuck this.
It's actually nice. It's actually a nice read.
Is it? Okay, because goddamn.
Once you kind of get past the first half bullshit.
Yes, that's why I hear. It was like, get past,
Yeah, once you get past and they're on the fucking sea,
Yeah, that shit was
he
bonkers.
asked me, it's like that, and I was like, Captain Nemo. I was like, where do you think Captain Nemo's from? He's like, Captain Nemo's from, like, but Captain Nemo's not from Moby Dick. I was like, yeah, because he's from
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Only because I've seen those movies growing up. They're like, oh, Jose got some literary knowledge.
No.
Nope.
Dog, I swear to God, I knew you didn't read, so it's all good.
To quote Biggie, not me.
Not me. You got the wrong one.
Yep.
Nah,
reading books? Bump that.
Bump that. If it ain't on fucking TV, I don't want it. Nah, me.
You want your literary classics? You want your hardback novels? Nah. Not me.
Fuck.
Big TV's bumping me talking.
Oh no.
Big TV showing titties. I'm not. If you know what we're talking about, shout outs to fucking you, bro.
Oh my god. Anyway, god damn it. This show is already off the fucking rails.
This movie was never on the rails. So
You right?
fuck it.
That bitch saw the rails and said, "Fuck it."
It's like, hey man, you gonna get on the tracks? No,
No.
I don't think I will.
No, that bitch in the Captain America.
He said, no, I don't think I will. And just flew off the goddamn tracks.
Oh, no. Shit. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, we got a show to do.
Yeah, we do.
All right, so
So before we start, I'm
Okay.
gonna do this. I'm gonna get this out of the way.
okay.
Here is everyone and what they were from.
Yes, that's actually perfect.
Well, first of all, this is from a graphic novel by Alan
Yeah.
Moore. You can read that and you'll be done.
yeah, you'll be good.
But
They
anyway-
kind of do a better job than this movie does.
Yeah, the movie's literary characters are Alan Quatermain, introduced in H. Rider Haggard's King Solomon's Mines. Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. Mina Harker from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Read it.
Dr. Henry Jekyll and Jekyll and Hyde were from Robert Louis Stevenson's The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Read it.
Rodney Skinner replaced Harley Griffin from H.G. Wells' The Invisible Man.
See, and it's funny because there's a lot of other people that
Yeah.
play the Invisible
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm not like talking about movies or anything, but like, because you know me and you,
Yeah.
like Universal Monster type shit.
Right.
But there's a lot of different fucking, like, not just, I ain't gonna say actors, but there's a lot of different people who are an Invisible Man because they found the formula.
Yeah,
and kept
exactly.
it going. I
Yep.
think it was like, what, 4?
There's a whole bunch.
It was a lot. It was a lot of dudes. But like, and it never, when I knew he was playing the Invisible Man, I never even fucking cared about the name because I was like, that formula is like, it's been stolen so many times.
Yeah, exactly.
So like, it didn't fuck with me. So
Right.
Skinner having it just was like, okay, he's the Invisible Man because
Right.
he's, fuck it. And it worked.
Exactly, yeah. So Captain Nemo is from Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, like
For
you
obvious-
mentioned,
for
and
obvious
The
reasons.
Mysterious Island.
Yeah, 5
I remember, that's another movie I watched as a kid. I remember that. Dorian Gray from Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray.
Yep.
Tom Sawyer. Okay, I won't do that again. No.
Yeah, it's not.
Tom Sawyer from Mark Twain's The Adventures of Tom Sawyer
Yep.
and his sequels. So Huckleberry Finn's a sequel then, right?
So Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn is a thing.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember who it was.
They're both from the same universe.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I knew. So you when he was like, you know who that is? He was like, yeah, it's from like. You said that's Huck Finn, right? I was like, no, it's the other one. And he's
I'm like, it's Tom Sawyer then.
yeah, I'm not saying you were wrong, but I
No,
said
yeah,
no,
'cause I
because
just
you were
couldn't
like you
remember.
were trying to think. I was like,
Yeah.
because he was like when you growing up, he was like, yo, you didn't hear the word Tom. He said, yo, I'm just.
Yeah, he just calls himself Sawyer. He never
He's
says
like U.S.
Tom.
agent. He says U.S. You just answered Sawyer,
Yeah.
and I'm just like it's a reference to Tom Sawyer.
Exactly.
So, I mean, these things keep a mind on you. All right,
No, Ishmael from Herman Melville's Moby
fucking
Dick.
right, Ishmael.
Yeah. Professor James Moriarty from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The Final Problem, which is a Sherlock Holmes
Yep. Sherlock Holmes
story.
book. Yep.
Okay, so the Phantom and the mask design alludes to Gaston Leroux's The Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
We guessed. British intelligence chief M alludes to Casino Royale.
Yep.
By Ian Fleming, as does Campion Bond, a character from the script who never made it into the movie, but that's James Bond's granddad.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but it never made it into the movie.
Yeah, no,
so I guess
that
it-
makes sense.
So there you go. Those were all these characters come from.
Yeah, I was one of the characters that you just mentioned, and I just definitely fucking forgot about it. Just that quick.
Damn.
Um,
Moriarty?
No, who's before Moriarty that you?
Ishmael.
Okay, so the one thing in this movie that I really, really enjoyed was the fact that Captain Nemo was played by, and you brought this to my attention because
Yeah.
I never fucking paid attention to it. Like he was played by a Bollywood actor, right? And damn near his entire crew was Indian,
Yeah.
right? Of
Yeah.
Indian descent, not Native American.
Right.
But Everyone on that ship was Indian except for fucking Ishmael,
Yeah.
who was an actual goddamn Indian.
Damn. Sure, I guess. Why not?
Native American.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. But he's now whitewashed.
He was a white dude.
He was
I
random.
was like, you did
whitest
so
of dudes.
I was like, you did so well. But yet I'm like, all right, man. All right.
Well, I just
Cool.
realized there's no black people in this movie either, except for a random butler in the beginning and witch doctor at the end.
In fucking Africa.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of it was in London.
And they made
And
sure
then-
they were
and
in
then-
white people Africa.
In
They were-
1899, what fucking black people were you going to see in London that weren't fucking like exiled?
That is true.
I ain't gonna say exiled. Obviously, look, this episode of Cinema Villains is not. We are going to very show that we are not properly educated.
I don't want to be in your London dungeon.
You really can't help yourself.
Ain't no mystery. Why I'm in misery.
Let's go ahead and start this movie before he fucking thinks of more songs. So this movie fucking begins with London getting fucked up.
Yeah, like a fucking tank just rose up and like goes into the bank.
Yeah, and the fucking cops or the British cops.
What are they called? Scotland
Bobbies?
Yard. Scotland Yard. What's
No, Scotland Yard
Don't
is.
say it's in Scotland. Don't say it's in Scotland, dog.
So you're thinking of the people who protect the Queen.
That is not what they're called. Oh, god damn it, Shaq.
I'm not saying anything because I want you to go look this up. Because look, man, I know we've been drinking. I definitely been drinking today because it has been a hell of a week.
Yeah.
But brother, you got to go look that up.
Scotland. Wait, go back. Scotland Yard.
You got to go look that up. While he's looking this up, the
Scotland Yard, officially New Scotland Yard, is a metonym. What the fuck is that word right there?
fuck, don't you point that shit at me.
Is a metonym, whatever.
Don't point. You point
For
that.
the headquarters building of the metropolitan. Oh my.
Metropolitan?
Thank you, police. The territorial police force responsible for policing all 32 boroughs of London. See, they're the fucking cops.
Of course.
Not the God. I fucking hate you, Shaq.
You can't be the only troll in this group.
You're an ass.
Anyway,
I don't make you work.
you
When I
fucking
troll.
lie. Anyway, the cops show up and they kind of like try to stop the tank, and they are fucking really
They're
bad at their
shooting it
job.
and they're like hitting it with billy
Dude,
clubs.
not just that. They're kind of like, one dude's like, stop,
Yeah, halt.
stop, in the name of the law. Like fucking Judge Dredd and some shit in the middle, and he gets fucking ran over.
He ran over.
And they're fucking chasing the other tank down the street, like beating it with their fucking like
Billy clubs. or
billy
whatever.
clubs and shit. And they're kind of like, how do we stop this thing? You don't. It's a fucking tank.
Yeah. Well, they don't know. They never.
They
seen a
don't.
tank.
They never seen a fucking
This
tank.
is all future tech to them.
Yeah, and they fucking so
They break in the vault of
Yeah.
whatever bank they were, the London bank, I
yeah,
guess.
it just said London Bank.
Yeah. And then they steal. Well, there's a bunch. They're just ransacking the bank.
Yeah, they're
And
fucking.
one guy's like, "Oh, look at all these treasures."
Yes.
And then this one, the Phantom.
they're saying this in German,
Yeah.
so they can just say that the Germans are the ones that are attacking.
Yeah.
So
So
they're
the Phantom's like, these treasures are worth more than others or some shit like that.
yeah,
And it's like, it's blueprints.
yeah, it's blueprints and shit that they're stealing. And then we get a fucking fast forward to Germany.
Well, you get like newspapers, like,
Yeah,
oh, Germany attacks
Yeah,
London.
Germany attacks London. Oh, the Germans say it's not German. That German paper saying that if we didn't do it was the funniest shit I've seen.
Yeah.
It's like, not us, says the Germans. Like, Germans lie.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what, like, okay.
Yeah, and then we fast forward to Germany, yeah.
And then we get to Germany, and then, like, you see, it's M, but it's really the Phantom at this point first.
Yeah.
It's still M.
Wait
It's
to
still,
spoil the ending, bro.
they know us by now, bro.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on now.
But no, yeah, they,
And you call
he's
them M in the
stealing a
beginning.
bunch of fucking,
He's just stealing scientists.
yeah, he's stealing scientists.
He's stealing German
And
scientists.
blowing up
And-
Zeppelins.
Yeah, blowing up the Zeppelins, and like he's like, and the Germans like saying, "Oh no, why would you do that? It's an hydrogen gas." He's like, why not? And he just fucking shoots it. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit ever. I was like, this is like,
why does that rocket launcher have a rope?
yeah, I was like, yo, why does that fucking rocket launcher have a rope? He's like, because RPGs weren't invented yet. It's like, bro, this is a fucking movie. Like, you don't have to be accurate.
Well, they're trying their damnedest, dog.
Like, but he said, yo, because I'm thinking that rocket has a fucking line to it. You have to be one strong motherfucker to keep that shit at bay.
Well, he's the Phantom, so he's strong.
No.
He's the ghost who walks. Wrong Phantom? Okay, wrong
Phantom.
That's what this movie needed. Billy Zane just popping out of nowhere.
Yo, if Billy Zane was in this movie, I think I would have loved it.
Yeah, no, it would have been...
I mean, I still really, really like it. But I think I would have married this movie.
I would have been fighting for the sequel. Like, look, we don't need Sean Connery.
I was like, yo, we can put Billy Zane in this bitch. Yo, what if Billy Zane was the stepson that died?
Oh.
But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So they pretend to be now when they attack the Germans, they pretend to be British, and they're saying that war's about to break out. Blah, 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 blah. And then that's when we get like our first introduction. We get sent to Africa. This is when we get our first introduction of Alan Quatermain. And Quatermain is pretty much played by Sean. It's Sean Connery with a different name. Let's just say that.
Sean Connery with a different name. I am
Sean...
Draco, a dragon.
You say Draco?
Draco.
Hell yeah, Draco.
Oh yeah, Draco.
Anyway,
Draco got rhymes, and I do too.
Oh my God, the CGI is awful.
This CGI was a mess. I was on set for this movie. There was no exploding building.
That your fucking Sean Connery impression is awful, by the way.
He likes it when it's awful. That is trivia.
Wait, what?
That is trivia. He hates people doing impersonations of him. But when they asked the girl to do impersonations, he was like, no, go ahead. Let me see what you got. And she did it. And he was like, this is the most worst, awful impersonation I've ever heard. I love it. Keep it in the film.
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was trivia. So remember when they we're fast forwarding a little bit,
okay.
But when they capture Hyde,
and
she's in the ship like, oh, it's too dangerous for a woman to go. Even one with your skills. Remember what she said? That? Like she was nervous, like because Sean Connery does not like people impersonating him.
No,
apparently. And so they told her, hey,
especially women.
Yeah, and he was like, oh, she's like, no, I am going to tell him. They want me to do this. He's like, oh, go for it. Yeah, do it. See, And then she did it. She like, oh, it was great. He's like, really? You really think so? Yeah, it's the absolute worst thing I've ever heard in my life. He's like, I really love it. Keep it. Like, no. So, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, this movie's about to be off the rails, and so are we.
Hot shingles, you say?
So we get a British guy coming up into the fucking building.
Oh, God.
And he's looking for fucking Alan Quatermain. We get a guy pretending to be Alan Quatermain and saying, yeah, I'm Alan Quatermain. What do you need? And he's kind of like, yeah, okay, so we need you for the country.
The Empire needs you. I'm like, damn.
Damn, Darth Vader, chill the fuck out. Right? Fucking, like, they said, like, the Queen and country need you. And then, like, fucking Sean Connery is like, all right, so what's the deal? Also, go fuck yourself.
Pretty much.
And that kind of happens. And then, like, surprise, surprise, some fucking assassins come in here to take out.
Armor-plated chest pieces?
They had bulletproof vests.
Basically, yeah.
They had fucking poorly made bulletproof vest. And Sean Connery proceeds to Sean Connery everybody.
Yeah.
By beating the ever-loving shit out of them. So, like, he did that, and he's like, okay, I decide to join. And here's the thing. This is where me and Jose realize that this movie is going to be bad.
Yeah.
And it's when they leave the place. So they have a straggler run out of the building. What Sean Connery comes out and does, he takes a sniper rifle. Not a sniper, but he takes a rifle.
It's an old rifle, yeah.
It's an old rifle that he calls Matilda.
Mm-hmm.
Takes Matilda, points that shit, and Buddy has been running for about 3 days. He looks at him.
That motherfucker's out of sight damn near.
This motherfucker looks at him. Sean Connery has to put on his fucking glasses so he can see him. He's like, I hate getting old. And he fucking finds him, shoots that motherfucker, Doesn't kill him. He just wounds him.
Yeah, he's like, I
So-
need information.
He needs information. So he drags him. So they drag this motherfucker to Sean Connery, and he fucking takes a cyanide pill and kills himself.
Yeah.
Or what we assume is a cyanide pill
Well,
and
did they
kills
have
himself.
cyanide pills back then? Who knows?
Honestly, at this point, I don't
Because
know.
I feel like he popped a fuck ton. He motherfucker put in
to be
like,
fair-
popped like 5 Tic Tacs.
To be fair, this motherfucker looked like he didn't pop anything because he didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't see
that is true,
Like
yeah.
he just looked like he just popped air. That is all he did, and just fucking just died or pretended to be dead. But as he went to kill himself, we get a fucking explosion, and this is how we knew the movie was going to be bad. So the first part of that explosion looked pretty good.
Yep.
The rest of that shit being a burning fire, the worst CGI I have seen since The Phantom.
Oh, yeah. That shit was bad.
Oh my Jesus. Horrible. Fucking horrible. Just awful. No good. Very bad CGI.
Yeah.
At that point, Quartermain agrees, or Sean Carter agrees. It's like, all right, I'll do it. He then fucking flies to London, which, by the way, the dude who was supposed to meet him, the dude who he met to tell him to come fight for Queen and Country, fucking comes out there, and they're there at the same time. They're there in Africa at the same time. Gets to London. Buddy had fucking beat Sean Connery there. How? No fucking idea.
Yeah, no, it
None.
doesn't make sense.
Shouts out
They
to...
should have left together, I guess.
Yes,
That makes
shouts
the most
out to
sense.
fucking Cinema Sins for that. But, like, man, it makes no fuck... Cinema Sins, which is a great YouTube great YouTube show. Go follow that channel. It is fantastic. They pointed that shit out, and I'm like, Jesus fuck, why is he beating him there? Like, because they left at the same time. But this is where we started getting our introduction of the cavalcade of characters.
See.
First thing, when Quartermain walks into the room, he meets M. Which, if you were fucking smart, M is short for Moriarty.
Yep.
After you meet M, Captain Nemo, who is my personal favorite of this whole fucking
Oh, yeah,
movie.
he's awesome. He's probably mine, too.
Like,
'cause he's
Captain
the best,
Nemo is
yeah.
my favorite. Like, honest to God. Captain Nemo introduced himself, and Sean Connery says, okay, yeah, I know who you are. And then we get our introduction to Skinner.
Skinner. Yeah, he's invisible. Just
Yeah,
fucking
he's the invisible
Sean
man.
Connery, yeah.
He's the invisible man, and he's just dicking around. And then we get, but once that happens, we get introduced to Miss Harker, a.k.a. the vampire in this movie.
Yeah.
Her and her husband worked alongside Van Helsing, and,
Van Helsing.
you know, I thought actually old boy did Van Helsing too as well, but he didn't.
No,
But,
it was a dude from The Mummy, wasn't it?
I believe so, but
Yeah.
I'm not, like, I am too drunk to really
Right.
look it up. But
No, I'm not going to waste my time on that.
nope, we need to speed through this shit.
Yeah. Can we talk about how Sean Connery's mad sexist
Oh, yes, but that was well known.
to Miss Harker? I'm like, God damn.
Yo, that was well known.
yeah.
But now so obviously everybody's meeting in, and they're kind of like, okay, we need to go. Nemo pulls up. Nemo pulls up into a fucking car, and I shit you not. Now, this is 1899. Cars have not been invented at this point. It's just horses and carriages.
Has it not yet? When was the little Model T?
I think 1903, I believe.
Okay, there you go.
I'm
Jack
not
knows his
100. Like I shit. Don't quote me on that, bro. Like
No,
you
you're
might.
quoted. You're fucked. You're done.
Fuck no. Okay, this is. Oh shit. Oh.
Anyway, no, they hop into it. He's like, "This is an automobile. It is the future." Well, wait, why am I talking like Sean Connery? That's what Nemo says.
Yeah, that's what Nemo says, bro.
And you know they take off in the pretty much a Batmobile.
Yeah.
You can't tell me otherwise.
Dude, it's the fucking Batmobile, but like, how? How can you fit 5 people in that tiny ass fucking car? It's a long car, not a
It
big
is a
car.
land yacht.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, how are you fitting all these people in this small ass car? It makes no fucking sense. And first off, this is where we also meet the most important character in this entire fucking movie, Ishmael. But they have my man Ishmael out in the fucking rain. No fucking umbrella, no nothing.
He don't need no umbrella.
I
dog.
mean, Ishmael's too badass.
Yeah,
That shit just
exactly.
rolls off of him. I'm just saying. I was disrespected. But let me go look this fucking shit up.
But yeah, they drive and they're driving. They go to a little house, And this is where we're introduced to one Dorian Gray, played by Stuart Townsend, basically doing the same damn thing he did as Lestat. And they go in. Skinner's like, okay, all of us have something. No, Nemo's like, all of us have something. I have my science. He's a hunter. Skinner has stealth. She's a chemist. What do you bring to the table? He's like, I bring experience.
Speaking of experience,
What's up?
apparently that's all I have because I definitely don't have intelligence. I was technically 17 years off. It was 1920.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And but apparently the first car ever invented was 1886.
Oh, wow. So he should have known what an automobile was.
Some of them should have known. Well, it's created in America.
Quartermain would have.
Somebody would have, but fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm dumb. Continue, Jose.
Yeah, they meet up with Dorian Gray.
Yes.
And then Sean Connery was basically like, hey, I went to this college. No, he's like, I remember
seeing me and Dorian Gray met
once at this college.
Oh, yeah.
And Miss Harker was like, hey, yeah, I bet you he was such a young boy, wanted to hear your adventures or something. He's like, actually, it was the other way around. He was like, Dorian was the guest and I was the young boy.
Yep.
And she's like, huh?
She had that fucking confused look on his face like, bro, what?
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? Like, look at you and then look at him. How is that even possible?
Well, also, when we first meet them, he's like taking them to his study, I guess.
Yeah.
And they pass by like a big wall of pictures.
With
and
one missing.
Quartermain notices, hey, man, you got a picture missing. And he's like, nothing gets past you, does it?
Oh, nothing gets past you, does it, Sunshine?
Yeah. And, but yeah, and then M's goons pop. No, my bad. The Phantom's goons pop up.
Yep.
And they're like, I'm the Phantom, blah, blah, blah.
Join me or perish.
Yeah, basically.
Basic
speech.
bad guy shit. But then we get like the fucking book nerd version of the Avengers fight here.
Yeah, because Tom Sawyer has snuck up and he has snuck in. He's disguised himself as one of the hitmen, I guess. I don't know what you call them. The guards? I don't know. And you get a big fight. Everyone starts shooting each other. M takes off. Oh, goddamn it. The Phantom takes off.
Yeah.
Because Quartermain is Hawkeye and he's just headshotting everybody.
Headshot. Like, everybody's getting fucking clapped. And everybody's like, this is one of those times where you're seeing everybody's powers at this point. Yeah. Like, we see Nemo and
Nemo is like kung fu expert.
Nemo's swords master, kung fu expert. Fucking like Quartermain is fucking Hawkeye. Fucking Tom Sawyer is Hawkeye Jr. Actually, he's fucking Green Arrow. Fuck it.
There you go.
Fucking Miss Skinner. Skinner is the Invincible Man. So everybody's does their little fucking like it's go time kind of power thing.
Yeah.
Skinner takes some fucking whiskey, splash. So one thing we forgot to explain is Skinner actually paints his face when he needs to be seen.
Yeah.
Right? He paints his face with some makeup, and that's how he's seen. This motherfucker, so he can go completely invisible, takes a fucking glass of whiskey, splashes that shit in his face.
I thought it was scotch.
It was whiskey.
But didn't he say, oh, scotch?
Scotch whiskey.
Oh, okay.
But fine. Takes the liquid, the alcoholic beverage, splashes it in his face, and the fucking shit begins to melt off of his face, and he goes in fight mode. Yeah. Here's the crazy shit. Who in the fresh hell is fucking splashing alcohol in their face? Yeah. That shit burns.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck how invisible you are, bro. That shit is going to fucking suck. Oof. Fucking oof. Jesus. Dog. No. First off, that's a waste of good Scotch whiskey.
Yeah.
Second of all, burn.
Yeah, no.
Fucking burns.
Burn. But so what happens? So he's getting chased. Phantom.
Yeah.
Also, one of his guards just like, run, James.
Fucking yells his name out, and he's just still running. And he runs.
Yeah.
And he runs, like, to not even acknowledge him.
Yeah.
And then fucking Quartermain kind of just looks at him. What do you call him?
Like, huh? Okay, whatever.
And
Tom Sawyer's chasing him, but he hops out a window, escapes.
Yep. And then everybody's kind of, oh yeah, Dorian Gray
Gets lit up.
like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Only to kind of be like, yeah, that shit don't hurt. You fucked up my suit. He gave him that fucking look to his face like, these are $500 sunglasses. He was like, these are $500 sunglasses, asshole. Except
Pretty
it was
much.
a suit.
Yeah.
And he proceeded to fucking take a knife and fucking like take his fucking sword and stab him and kill him.
Yeah.
And
he
he's like,
cuts off his body armor and then just
yeah,
shanks
just
him.
to fucking embarrass him. And just like, it's like, okay. And everybody's kind of like, what the fresh hell are you? Actually, the dude's like dying at his last verse. Like, what are you?
And he's like, I'm complicated.
Eh.
And it's okay line. That's an okay line. It needs some work.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but as edgy as he is, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, and of course, Dorian Gray is like one of my favorite fucking characters, too, in this whole movie. Because I have a problem.
Yeah, you do.
Um,
So, after that, they all huddle up. He's like, I'm special. No, this is when some random guy grabs Miss Harker.
Yep.
And was like, yeah, y'all put y'all's weapons down or I'll slice her throat. And so everyone does it. He's like, I knew they would put their guns down. They have to protect you. And she's like, oh, what makes you think they're protecting me or something like that?
She fucking turns into a goddamn. She unleashes her vampire powers and proceeds to fuck that man's shit up.
Yeah.
And
Just a good chomp.
here's the crazy shit. She fucking had like all the blood on her face, like Melina from MK, only for her to come right back up and that blood's gone.
Yeah.
And Jose's sitting there telling me, see, here's the thing about Jose. When he's on the show, he likes to troll me.
Yeah.
When this motherfucker is not on the show and we're just watching shit, he's like, bro, I don't understand. He's literally trying to make sense of it, but he's like, bro, you might be right.
Yeah.
He's like sitting there and saying, nah, man, it kind of absorbs.
Yeah,
I'm like,
she
what?
absorbed the blood. Like, if you ever played the Legacy of Kain games,
I mean, I love those.
like he would like just drink blood by like absorbing it all from the fucking room, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but,
same shit.
But bro, like, come on.
Same shit. It just,
If you're in fucking absorbing blood, then why would you be wiping the rest of it off?
Oh, she just make sure she got everything.
If you're gonna fucking absorb it,
She's being a lady, Shag.
fam. No.
A lady.
No.
Milady.
It was just an awful fucking shot. Like, you fucking
Plus, the
painted her.
blood's kind of weird. It looks orange. It looks more orange than blood, red.
Yeah.
To me, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Well, it's
like.
PG-13, so you can't
Yeah, you
show too
really
much.
can't
Yeah.
show too
Yeah.
much, but it was like. It was just like,
That's why
okay.
Dorian Gray doesn't bleed. He's just
No.
he's dust.
Well, it makes. That actually
It kind of makes sense, yeah, but still. But, yeah. So after this, like I said, they all get together. He's like, hey, I'm Special Agent Special Agent Sawyer.
Special Agent Sawyer, in which we're kind of like.
Well, U.S. Agent Sawyer.
Yeah, U.S. Agent Sawyer, and we're like, that's Tom Sawyer. Fuck you.
Yeah. No, but he's like, oh, so America knows the situation. He's like, yeah, because how long would it take?
Yeah, we can't blow shit up if we can't see it.
There you go, exactly.
America.
Yeah.
But yeah, they introduce themselves and they're kind of like, okay, now we need to go get our other member, which is Dr. Jekyll.
Mr. Hyde.
So they head to Paris
Paris.
in the Nautilus.
The not to lie, remember?
Not to lie. It's the Nautilus.
Yeah.
And then they call it, and then the not to lie is when they have more than one
Yeah.
ship. But this movie is so bad, Amazon Prime's fucking subtitles just gave the fuck up. They're just
Yeah.
like, yep, nope, fuck it. Whatever.
That shit was cracking us up for like a good
We were like,
2
bro,
minutes, man.
what? So like they got into, and pretty much what this ship is, it's like a fucking submarine, but it was like
Shaped like a sword?
yeah, shaped like a sword. But if it was if the Titanic was a submarine, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
Because he's like, are we going on boat? He's like, it travels by water, if that's what you ask.
Yes.
And, it just comes out the fucking water. Big-ass submarine.
Yep. So they fucking get it. They get in that shit, and they fucking head towards Paris. And Paris is obviously where they're hunting. Fucking
Yes.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And Mr. Hyde, jumping from roof to roof, jumping from roof to roof, trying to get to place, they're trying to get this motherfucker so they can capture him.
Yeah.
And me and Jose pointed out that this motherfucker should have been the Wolfman.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Should have been the Wolfman. In hindsight, really should have fucking been the Wolfman, all things considered. But going forward, it kind of made sense because of the fucking serum and shit.
Yeah.
And
Basically,
everything.
they wanted a Hulk on their team. That's all it was.
So if you think about it that way, and that's I'm kind of perfect. I'm kind of glad you even brought that up. So obviously, Dr. Hyde is the Hulk. Mm-hmm. Obviously, yeah. Dr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll.
Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll is the Hulk. Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
What are the rest of the Avengers?
What are the rest of them?
Yeah, if we had to fucking put them together.
Oh, okay. So Tom Sawyer is Captain America?
No.
He's American?
I would say fucking that would go to
Is
Quartermain.
Captain America?
Yeah.
But he's British.
Yeah. And Thor is fucking Australian, so what of it?
Thor is Norse. He's
The motherfucker
Norwegian. Norwegian.
the motherfucker who plays him Australian.
Okay, so Skinner is who then? The Invisible Man?
Ooh,
You can't
shit.
do it. It's weird.
No,
You
it's
can't.
super weird.
You
Because
couldn't do it.
Skinner would be Loki.
See, that's not even an Avenger, though.
No, he's not.
Yeah, see?
No. Yeah, it's weird. But they needed their fucking Incredible Hulk figure, so they went out and got fucking Hyde. And then they put him onto the ship, and that is where you hear, that is where we get Miss Harkness fucking, that line
Yeah.
with pretending to be Sean Connery.
Yeah.
It is not well to come out on the hunt.
Yeah.
Women should stay in the kitchen.
It's like, huh.
Yeah, some shit like that. And it's just,
Women should stay in the kitchen. Oh, no. I just caught that line. Anyway. But no, yeah, after that, they capture Hyde. He's in the thing. Skinner, Skinner, Dorian Gray, and Miss Harker come to check it out. They fall down because he throws a fucking chain.
yeah.
And Dorian Gray helps Skinner up, but scratches him? He's
Yeah.
like, hey, you scratched me. He's like, hey, better me than him.
Yeah, and it was pointing to the big fucking monster.
It's like, wink, wink.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge, foreshadowing.
Yeah. So basically, Sean Connery's like, look, man, I hate to say this, but if you help us out, you get full pardon.
Yep.
You can come back to London.
And he's like, okay.
He's like,
Just
hell
like
yeah,
that.
I want to come back to London and fuck people up.
Yep. And then
Then he transforms back into Dr. Jekyll.
Ferguson
No, Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah, it's Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Edward Jekyll?
I can't remember.
Yeah, okay, anyway. Like, it's funny, Jose. Like, we need to finish this movie, but, like, I also want to fucking remember the ridiculousness of this fucking shit. Because, oh, my God.
Okay, so after that, you basically just get exposition. Like, nothing happens after this until they get to Venice.
Yeah.
Like, you get why Quartermain's sad because his son died on a mission.
Son-in-law.
Son-in-law, but everyone calls him son, so I don't know.
As two people who have stepfathers,
Yeah.
we understood, but it's still fucking weird. Like,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
would you fucking say that? Like, even my stepdad claims me as his son.
Yeah, same
Doesn't
here.
say son-in-law.
No, yeah, exactly. Same
So,
here.
like, why the fuck would you say that?
Yeah, it made no sense. It should have just been son. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
Unless he doesn't have a son because of the books. I don't know. But at this point, like, why? Who cares?
It doesn't make any fucking sense at all, man. Like, it's bad.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, it's just you get a bunch of exposition for characters.
You know, Nemo just so happens to have a copy of fucking Da Vinci's Venice plans.
Yeah. Which Jose brought up a good question. Like, yo, why would they even go through this if you have the plans right here? Like, and I'm just like, yo, you know what? Plot.
Like, why didn't you? Yeah, exactly.
Plot.
But, yeah, so fast forwarding, we get to, well, a little plot point is going on. Skinner is kind of sneaking around the ship, like butt naked.
And he's a thief, so why not?
Yeah. So that's going on. Fucking Dr. Jekyll's getting fucked with by Hyde.
Yeah, telling them because like they want he thinks he has a shot with Miss Harkness.
Harker.
Harker, thank you.
Hey, Miss Harker. Just remember that.
Gets like think he has a shot with Miss Harker, and he doesn't. But because like Dorian Gray pops into her fucking room.
Dorian Gray's cockblocking everyone. Because even Tom Sawyer was like, hey, girl.
Yeah, Tom's like trying to shoot a shot. This motherfucker jumped out the fucking shit like Matumbo and blocked
like,
that shit.
No.
And then like
It was that fucking gift from Rudy. Where Rudy's like, hey, girl. And then the old boy pops up.
Pops is like, yeah, It's like,
It's basically that. So that's going on. Nemo notices like a powder.
Like powder under like where his fucking ship was.
Yeah,
like where his fucking controls
Yeah.
are for the fucking submarine.
And we fast forward, Miss Harker's studying it, and she's like, what was it, Anyway, the shit that makes camera flash back in the day. That's what that was.
Magnesium phosphate.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, Shaq came in the clutch. Thank you. And that's when Dorian Gray comes in.
That's
Like
what she said.
That's when Dorian Gray comes in. Well, that's what she said. That's when Dorian Gray comes in. No, he comes in. He's like, oh, is there sabotage on the ship? He's like, maybe. And then she's like, here, take this shot, girl. Because, you're not a drinker, but have a little bit.
I have a little bit.
And she grabs it, crushes the glass.
And he crushes the fucking glass.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, we can't have you bleeding everywhere because, you're a vampire. You go crazy.
Yeah.
He wipes up the blood.
Yeah, like a gentleman, and then they start to, like, do
Make
it.
out. They might bang. I guess they bang.
They definitely banged, bro.
Yeah.
They definitely got their fuck on.
Yeah. And after that, we're in. No, Dr. Jekyll, that's when Hyde is fucking with him, and he goes into his room.
Yeah.
He's like, drink the shit.
And then realizes that someone stole the vial.
Yeah, he's like, nah.
But they're thinking it's Skinner because he's a fucking thief. And
he's invisible, and no one's seen him. Like, he's like, Quartermain caught him in his room.
And that was the last time you fucking seen him.
Yeah, he threw his ass out. He's like, I want you clothes or it's my boot up your ass.
Rarse.
Your arse.
Yeah. And fucking like no one, and I even told Jose, I was like, dude, you didn't see shit from fucking like, dude, look at his fucking hat.
Yo, he has a big ass hat.
That motherfucker
Mr.
has
Hyde.
like a big ass, not just Mr. Hat, not just Mr. Hyde, but fucking like Skinner. Look at him.
Oh, you're talking about Skinner.
Look at Skinner's hat.
Yo, Skinner's hat's dope though, man. He looks like Spy versus Spy.
Skinner does look like Spy versus Spy. Holy shit.
We just needed a white one.
Oh my god. But anyway, we got the movie playing on the background like we normally do.
Oh, yo, he looks like the fucking Blade from the Puppet Masters. That's what he looks like.
Dude. Looks like he's
If he had hair, oh my god.
Bro, yes.
Yes. Right.
Oh no.
Shaq sees it
Oh no. Bro, this motherfucker just walks into the room
with a fucking knife.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Okay.
But after that, what were we at? You threw me off. Now
we're in Venice. So we're in Venice.
Yeah, we're in Venice. There's just bombs all over. We get terrible CGI left and right in the scene.
Bro, bad. So bad. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to find out that there's a bomb happening at a conference, and they need to stop the bomb before that shit goes off. And everyone has a mission of what they need to be doing.
Where, like, as soon as they get there, though, the bombs go off.
Yep.
It gives them no chance at all.
Yep.
And they're going like dominoes. Like, each bomb is setting off the next bomb.
Yep.
So they're like, okay, we have to blow a building ahead. That way it'll stop the chain. Like, essentially break the chain or whatever.
Yeah, break the chain, break the domino chain.
And then, like, Dorian Gray's like, well, I'm an immortal. I'm not a gazelle. I can't outrun this fucking bomb.
And here comes Tom Sawyer flying out of the fucking Cape with this fucking Cape Crusader with the fucking with the Batmobile, with the Nemo Mobile.
The Nemo Mobile, hell yeah.
Fucking flies out of that bitch and he whips it. Here's the problem with so this scene was awesome to me growing up, but watching it now, I'm like, that again is the smallest fucking car that I've seen, and they got 5 people sitting in that hoe.
Yeah.
5.
That makes sense.
Does it though?
I had a Dodge Challenger. You can fit 5 people in that motherfucker.
Bro, no.
Comfortably, too.
Dog, at least with the Dodge Challenger, it had fucking room space. That shit did not look like it had any room.
Yeah.
Fuck that, because that motherfucker was sitting on the corner of that bitch. I refuse. Because who was in that car? It was Quartermain.
So, yeah, Quartermain hops in, and so does Miss Harker and
it was Quartermain. It was Quartermain, Agent Sawyer, fucking Miss Harkness, fucking Dorian Gray.
Because Nemo stayed, because he's like,
Nemo stayed, yeah.
I can track the car. If once you get to the spot, shoot a flare, I'll launch a rocket and blow up the buildings.
Yeah, and fucking
and they're like, come on, Dr. Jekyll, we might need Hyde.
Yeah,
he's like, nah, I ain't gonna let that motherfucker out.
Then what good are you then as fucking Dorian Gray?
Big shit-eating grin.
Yep, just the shittiest eating of grin, and then just drove off, and that's all you fucking saw.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, how much did he love doing that?
Right.
And then, like, yeah, bad CGI is aplenty.
Yeah, oof.
Everyone's jumping out of this fucking car and landing on their feet.
Yeah, because they're getting shot at, and then he's like, "Oh, Skinner," because at this point they think Skinner is a saboteur.
Yeah, they say because first thing they say is like, Skinner, that traitor," and then like Dorian Gray jumps out to go fucking fight guys.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, he betrayed us and let them know ahead of time. I'm gonna take care of these guys," and he hops off.
He didn't say all that. That motherfucker just hopped out.
Well, he said that. Well, because he's like, "Oh, Skinner must have warned them," and then he hops off.
Yeah, Skinner must have warned him, and then kind of jumps out like, bro.
And then they're still getting shot at. Vampire girl's like, "Okay, fuck this. I'm going full vampire and taking these dudes out."
Does she go full vampire?
I mean,
Because
she turns into bats.
She just fucking gets some fucking bats from Castlevania.
She does some Morgan shit. Just leaves some bats.
Yeah.
If only she'd unleash some yabos like Morgan does.
I'm gonna need you to take it down at least 20%.
I said yabos. I could have said something
You're right.
worse.
You're right.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Straight Chillin', like we do every episode.
Shout out to Hocus Pocus. They make it part 2. Should we be excited?
No.
Okay.
It's not Death Becomes Her.
Oh, man.
That's probably the next movie we're going to do.
I don't know why I thought that was the fucking end credits. But
Wow.
Anyway, I was like, wait, what? This movie ended? No.
No fucking way.
But yeah, after that, yeah, she turns into a vampire. She starts
fucking slaughtering. But anyway, fucking, she's doing all that bullshit. It's just all horrible CGI. Really bad CGI.
Like, look at these horrible
big
looking
bad.
bats.
And then, like, fucking Quartermain jumps out the car.
Yeah, because he sees him.
Yeah,
he sees the Phantom. I'm sorry.
He sees the Phantom. He sees the Phantom. He's like, all right, you got this. He's like, you're the man now, dog. And just hops out of the fucking car.
You got the juice now, young Tom Sawyer. Who gets high on you?
And then fucking, like, Tom's got to drive that fucking tiny-ass car all the way to the point, all the way to the checkpoint, shoot off a fucking flare.
I love your argument when we were watching this.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, how is everyone just jumping out of this car?
Like, how? Like, Tom is fucking driving like a bat out of hell.
So, old girl she just flies out. So
she's the only
forgiven.
one.
Dorian Gray is immortal. So, if he cracks his ankles, at least they re-heal immediately.
But what's Quartermain, bro?
Quartermain's old ass should have
out. That motherfucker should have turned into powder. Like, let's be real here, bro. Like, we know Sean Connery is a badass, but like his knees ain't that.
Yeah,
bro. No fucking way. Like, everyone's jumping out of that fucking car and like landing smoothly. Not even. I can understand if someone landed and fucking tucked and rolled.
Yeah,
none of that. Well, except for Miss Harker. Like. Because vampire powers.
Yes, yeah.
But like everybody else, fucking tuck and roll and then fuck somebody up. But no.
I think Quartermain pretty much jumped out and started running immediately.
This man jumped out, landed perfectly, and just started walking. I'm like, bro, no fucking way.
So Tom Sawyer goes straight.
And then we get another fucking ridiculous thing because Tom Sawyer goes straight, flies in the air, shoots the fucking flare off, front flips the car into a building. And
keep in mind, in a convertible.
A convertible. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't wearing a goddamn seatbelt.
Yeah.
And Jose swears.
I'm like, nah, fam, he jumped out before he
I'm
crashed.
like, did this motherfucker just... I was like, there's no way he should have survived that. And Jose's like, yeah, no, he jumped out. I'm like, did you see him jump out, Jose?
Sure enough, when you see that, they show the car. A motherfucker crawls from under the car. I'm like, oh, no, he should be dead.
He should be dead. Bro, no fucking way, dog. You know what that is, Jose?
The power of plot.
Plot.
Yeah. So not only that, but remember, Nemo shot a rocket.
Bro, that bitch was like a nuke.
Yeah. It came down, and Tom Sawyer was like, oh, shit, and just kind of like...
Just fucking... I didn't even... If he'd have fucking hit under the car, at least I could make the excuse that the car was made of, like, sterner stuff. And then fucking... He just said, fucking, I'm alive because I was under the car. Trunk. It's like, did some shit. Dog, he didn't do none of that. This motherfucker just boom. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, so we get that. They stop the bomb. So while this is happening, Nemo's ship was getting fucked up because of the debris and all type of shit. So Ishmael's in there trying to get cleaning crew going. You know, he's scooping up water.
My main man Ishmael, bro.
That's when Dorian Gray walks in. He's like, oh, Dorian, you've returned. He's like, yes, what are the others? He's like, oh, hopefully they'll be back soon. He's like, Skinner will pay for his treachery. And that's when he's like, no, not Skinner. Me. Basically. And he shoots Ishmael. with
Yeah,
the gold
man.
gun.
With the golden gun from
The golden gun,
GoldenEye.
yeah. Pretty much just pop, 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 pop.
Dog,
Yo,
shot
he
that man
unloads the clip. He empties the clip, for lack of a better term,
into that
Ishmael.
man.
only for Ishmael to walk out.
Ishmael walks out because he's like, yo, because plot. My man.
Plot, and I'm too pissed off to die right now.
He's like, Ishmael walks out and warns everyone. He's like, hey, it's
it wasn't
not Skinner.
It's Dorian Gray.
It was Dorian Gray. He's the betrayer, and he fucking just dies. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Ishmael, no!
Yeah, pretty much. And then you see a little escape pod fall out.
Like a fucking...
Yeah, and then, because Nemo's like, oh, that's my exploring pod or whatever.
Like, that shit looked like it was straight from Galaga.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, fucking
I
dropped
thought it was jellyfish.
Yeah, I thought it was something.
That makes sense.
It
but
makes
then it's
sense,
not.
man. It's not. It's just like fucking whirly dervish or some shit. And it's
Yeah.
just like fucking in the water.
And Dorian Gray opens the hatches to wave at everybody.
Wave at them. He kisses them goodbye and then fucking just like...
hauls ass backwards. Though.
Yeah, backwards.
That was so weird.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm...
Like,
Look,
motherfucker
man.
has a wheel. Looks like he opened the window to see and immediately just goes backwards.
Bro, I can't even fucking tell you. Like, the nonsense that this movie is.
Yeah.
This movie is nothing but nonsense, man.
Absolutely.
Holy shit. But whatever. We're eating it up like some fucking fat kids.
Yeah, exactly. And, so we get back in the ship. You know, Nemo's like, we can track it with this.
And,
You know.
Yeah, plot device.
Yeah.
That's all
And all
it
of a sudden
is.
they hear like a little noise. And then someone finds like a little
A
package.
record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, the noise is coming from here. And, you know, it's a record. So he pulls out his finest of vinyl players.
Which the Phantom, a.k.a. M, a.k.a. Professor Moriarty,
Yeah.
fucking tells the plan,
With Dorian Gray in the background.
and it's all on record because it was recorded. I'm like, how do y'all fucking record on a record?
I don't
First
know.
off, were records even like around back then? But I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But they tell everybody the plan. They say, hey, evil plan, blah blah blah. You all are gonna die, and then a fucking bomb start going off in the ship.
Yeah, because while the record's playing, well, he's explaining how I needed all your stuff. I needed Quartermain to catch Hyde so I can steal his formula.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dorian Gray's basically there getting samples of Skinner and samples of Miss Harker so he can have vampire
Skinner's blood. No, Skinner's skin.
Yeah, and
fucking
Harker's blood.
Harker's blood.
So that he can create an army of vampires and invisible men.
Yep.
And Hulks, essentially, so Dr. Hyde's formula.
Big Hulks.
Yeah. So that's going on. While this is happening, Dr. Jekyll's looking in a mirror, and Hyde is like, yo, turn that off.
Yo, because there's only like animals can hear that fucking high
Yeah,
pitch.
that's when Moriarty explains. He's like, yeah, man, there's also a little pitch that, you know, dogs could hear it. You know, y'all can't. And, yeah, it's a bomb. Goodbye.
Yeah, and he fucking says bomb voyage.
Pun. Hell yeah. Dorian Gray with
and
the pun.
Dorian Gray with the goddamn pun. And then fucking Nemo knocks this shit over. But I'm like, the sound's going on, bro. It's gonna fucking explode.
Yeah, so they explode.
3 bombs go off. 3 big, like, you know, the engine room, another room, and then like another
Like
fucking
a room where the water drains.
Yeah, and it's just like all that shit got fucked up. And then like they're trying to fucking piece everything together and try not to die.
Yeah.
Fucking Dr. Jekyll. It's like, fuck it, we got one job. And it's like,
yeah, because Hyde's telling him, like, he looks in the mirror, the Hyde's telling him, like, we can do it, man.
we can do it.
Yeah.
We can do that shit, bro. I promise you.
Yeah.
Fucking Hyde, like,
Hops in the thing. Because they're like,
Jekyll takes the potion
yeah.
and
there's
fucking turns into Hyde. And
there's
Hyde.
a place where they like, okay, you just got to shut that thing off.
Yeah, they just got to shut that thing off.
But like, our men are still there. He's like, fuck it. It's either them or all of us die.
Yep, it's either them or all of us die. And they were trying to close it.
Yeah, but then that's when he comes in. He's like,
He's
hold
like,
on,
yeah.
close it now.
Like, go ahead and close it with me in it. And
Yeah,
then he
and then
fucking
he
takes the
drinks.
potion and he's fucking like swimming. So one thing this movie did, one thing that I did enjoy that it does,
Yes.
fucking practical effects for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah,
with the
his transformation is pretty good.
Yeah, his transformation is kind of like just, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But like the CGI is still bad, like around it. It's bad. It's just bad.
Yeah. I feel like that actor's always like in like practical effects shit.
Yeah, like,
Like, he was
I'm-
what, Nightcrawler's dad in X-Men.
do not ask me to remember those.
Or no, which one is it? The
Don't
First
act-
Class.
Bro, don't ever.
You don't like First Class?
I
okay.
I don't remember First Class.
Okay.
I know First Class is a good one, but I don't remember First
Yeah.
Class like that.
Yeah, he's random Nightcrawler's dad. I can't remember the fucking dude's name. The red Nightcrawler. He's that guy too. He's that actor.
Oh man, was it Azrael?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Good shit, Jake. Oh yeah. Anyway, but yeah.
I know my comics, man.
Yeah. So he fucking lifts the switch to like drain all the water or whatever. You know, then it's the opposite. Dr. Jekyll's in the mirror and he's like, "Bravo, Hyde, bravo."
Actually says Bravo Edward.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, saying that we share the same name.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what we get. Obviously, our heroes are fucking defeated currently, but they're kind of like, but they're down, but they're not out.
Yeah.
So
Tom Sawyer says that too. He's like, "Hey man, at least we're alive. If Moriarty doesn't know that, so at least we got one advantage."
Yep. And then they get they're fixing shit in the ship.
They get SOS.
They get a SOS like
well,
a fucking
Morse code.
Morse code from fucking of all people, Skinner of all people, and he's telling them
he's like, "What's up, my freaky darlings?"
And he's like, "What's up, my freaky darlings?" He's like me. He's like, "What is up?" And I cannot stress this enough, my freaky darlings.
Yeah.
He fucking chimes in.
He's like, "I'm on Little Fish with M and Gray."
Yeah, with him and Gray, and I'm just trying to fucking I'll give you my coordinates so you know where to find.
Yeah, he's like, "Just keep going northeast, or some shit like that."
Yeah, some shit like that. He was pretty much snitching, but that's fine.
So here's where Shag got confused, because I'm like, we get a montage of them fixing the kind of a montage of them fixing the Nautilus, and then because at the end of the montage, like Nemo's like, "Thank all of you, thank you so much." He's like, "Full speed, whoever controls the fucking."
Full speed, slaves.
Full speed Sulu. Might as well, which is my favorite Doctor Doom panel.
Dr. Doom?
Yeah, because it was like a thing. It was like, of course Doom is a Trekkie. Because they're like, Spider-Man's like, full speed, Spock. He's like, Sulu. What? Sulu controlled the warp drive.
Of course
and then he's like, wow, Doom's a Trekkie. I was like...
That's some fucking nerdy shit, man.
But no, yeah. So they haul ass. Shaq's like, wait, did they fix it? Like, how are they hauling ass?
How are they hauling ass with a big ass hole in their
shit? I think they fixed it, bro.
Bro, they did not show. Bro, fuck you. They did not show anything about fixing that gaping.
No, when Tom Sawyer was like handing tools to random people, that was them fixing.
Where are they getting this shit to fucking like
the future?
No. No.
Future tech, Shag.
Bro, no fucking.
They probably had welders in that motherfucker. We just didn't see them.
Bro, like what welders? What are you like, bro? No. Like where are you getting the shit? Now, granted, yes.
This is my headcanon, so there you go.
I mean, shit, bro. Like, what sheet metal are you fucking doing? Like, okay, repairing the engine, I get. Repairing some of the rooms, I get. But that is a big fucking.
To be fair, I don't think they went underwater. I think they were just on top of the sea.
No, they went underwater when they when they got to where they were heading to Moriarty's, heading towards fucking.
Well, that shit was sealed still.
Bro, no fucking way. That bitch went under the water, popped out of the ice. No.
Well, okay, then it's settled. They fixed it.
Dog, my ass they fixed. Fuck that.
Okay, but they arrive at some winter wonderland.
They did explain that it was mostly what was it? Fucking outside of the
Mongolia or something like that?
Yeah, outside of Mongolia. And
some weird,
some people couldn't get there, and I'm like, what part of Mongolia is frozen? I mean, granted, I don't know geometry.
Yeah, Shag, get out of the United States.
Or see,
like
if
you told me.
See, this is how I know. This is how I know you're fucking just as dumb as I am. I said geometry, not geography.
Oh, you talking about math?
This is how I know you're just as stupid as I am.
Hell yeah.
This is why I fucking love you, buddy. Yeah.
If I was smart, I'd have found a better co-host.
Fuck you. You can't do this shit without me.
I'd have moved to Columbus. Shane, take me back, Shane. I'm sorry.
Fuck you. Shane, I love you.
Bro. I love you too, Shane. But yeah, we're in a winter wonderland, and me and Shag were like, okay, this is a plot hole, and you cannot tell me this is not a plot hole.
Dude, this is a fucking plot. The fucking shit was a plot hole, but this was egregious.
Yeah. So they're waiting for Skinner, who is an invisible man. Shaggy, how is he invisible completely?
He is invisible because of a potion that he took
Yes.
and makes him invisible, right?
Right.
But for him to be completely invisible, he is butt-ass naked.
So this motherfucker is running around nude in the fucking Arctic, essentially.
Bro, it is fucking negative degrees outside.
Nah, fam, you should be dead.
Big dead.
Your heart should have stopped.
You are waiting on them. So here's the thing. This is not a time for cell phones. This is not a time for pagers. This ain't a time for shit. He has either had to be waiting in the fucking snow, or how are you alerting Skinner that he's here, that you're here?
Yeah.
Because how are you alerting Skinner that you're here without alerting anybody else?
Yeah, exactly. You can't walk around with a big old coat, otherwise they see you.
You can't. You really can't. Like, how can you do that? Like, you fucking wear any type of clothing, they're gonna say, hey, why is that sock floating around?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, fuck.
Like, unless you murder a polar bear and hop in his skin like
They
a
didn't know
goddamn
that.
at.
This motherfucker just popped.
Well, not what are they called? Tom-tom. There you go.
Tom-toms.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he skinned an at? Or AT-AT?
AT-AT? I like to say AT-AT, but apparently... No, I like to say at-ats.
You did say at-ats.
Yeah, I like to say at-at, but they're AT-ATs.
Yeah, the
I'm like,
AT-ATs.
boo.
Yeah, you gotta... But anyway, no, that made no fucking sense. This man is butt-ass naked in sub-degree weather.
And he does mention, I can't feel any of my extremities, of them.
I mean, bitch, you should be dead. Could you not feel your
Well,
brain?
he slapped old girl in the ass. That might have gave him enough warmth.
He's like, yo, this. He's like, I made sure I was going to live long enough to slap this woman's ass.
Slap this vampire lady's ass, and you did not disappoint, I guess.
Nope. But he did. He showed up, and he told him what the fortress was like.
Yeah,
what everything was going in, where they're keeping the scientists.
They got like future tanks. They got big ass, essentially those.
Nautilus.
Yeah, not to lie. Yeah, he's like there's 8 of them now.
Where they're keeping the scientists, where they're doing all the bad stuff, and where Moriarty's held up. Mm-hmm. So pretty much, they storm.
Yeah, he's like, okay, we got to set bombs everywhere. And, Skinner's like, well, since I'm the least obvious to get seen,
I'll set the bombs.
Yeah. And then y'all do this, hide in Demo, you free the
scientist.
Yeah, scientist. I'll go after Moriarty, me and Tom Sawyer. And that's basically it. We get a scene of Moriarty and Dorian Gray. He had been giving him his picture back, which is wrapped up.
Yeah, he's like, you should probably
because he said earlier, he pretty much gave it away earlier. He's like, yo, I can't look at this picture or my magic wears off.
Yeah. I mean, if you know the story of Dorian Gray, his biggest weakness is the painting that he has of himself. If he looks at it, he dies.
Yeah, because his lore is he doesn't age or die, but his picture ages every year.
Yep.
His picture ages, not him.
Yeah. And it's just like, but the moment that he looks at it, he fucking dies. The shit reverses.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everyone's getting their people that they got to fight.
Yeah. So even M's like, hey man, you wanna join me? He's like, nah, fam, I've lived forever.
Yeah, he's like, I live forever. I know how this fucking story goes.
Empires die.
Empires die.
They crumble. You can't stop it.
There's no way of stopping it. We keep on. I'm getting my shit, getting the fuck out of here. So he heads out, but he's going to go get his shit first. So they storm the castle. You get the one guy patrolling the area. He gets his fucking gun snatched because the Invisible Man again is naked as fuck, smacking that motherfucker with his gun. The other guy comes up and sees him. He's like, "Hey, you!"
Hey, whose footprints are these?
Like,
Metal Gear Solid style.
Yeah, he's like, "Whose footprints are these?" And they're like, "Bring!" And then just like fucking just looks.
But immediately gets surrounded by bats.
Bats out of nowhere.
Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde just shows up. He's like, "Bro."
I'm like, so that guard in particular. Fuck this guard in particular.
Fuck that guard in particular. Fuck, they dead.
Yeah.
I'm just put him on. Like, we don't even have a kill count. Word to dead meat, but like that guy's on the kill count.
Yeah, that dude is dead.
That dude's big dead.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So they go in, Nemo and them free I want to say free the slaves for some reason, but free the scientists.
I mean, they're technically slaves.
Slaves under Moriarty.
Yeah.
To free them, Nemo's knocking out, beating ass.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he doesn't beat ass enough on one guard.
Ha, giggity.
Damn.
No.
So he alerts everybody. Miss Parker. Goddamn.
Miss Parker.
Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. Miss Harker runs up on Dorian Gray.
Yeah.
And Tom Sawyer and Quartermain run up on Moriarty.
Yeah, and they just, everybody has their fight, but I think the biggest takeaways of this is Harker versus Dorian Gray.
Because it's just one big immortal fight. Like, they're stabbing each other and they're just healing.
Like, Dorian Gray has his sword, like, Miss Harkness, Jesus Christ. Miss Harker has her
like
knife,
yeah.
And then, like, they're fucking kung fu fighting with their kung fu fighting with their blades, and their faces are fucked up. But you see, like, she heals, he heals. He's like, we're gonna be at this all day.
Yeah.
And they just go back to fighting, and then but then you see like you were saying, Nemo and Hyde are freeing the scientific slaves.
Yeah.
Once they're kind of doing that, the other one of Moriarty's henchmen. Actually, one of the henchmen that woke up from being knocked out pretty much warned Moriarty that everybody was here.
Yeah.
It's like there's Indians here. I believe it's Nemo and his crew, and he's like, damn it, how many times I have to kill these cretins?
Yeah.
Cretins?
Cretins?
Do you say cretins or do you say cretins?
I say cretins.
I think I like to say cretins because I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But I also say cretins.
Okay.
So
yeah, I say cretins. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, while Moriarty gets his samples and everything, he's still trying to escape back to Europe to sell this to the highest bidders. Quartermain sneaks up on him. And that's when he reveals he's like, yeah, M, or should I say Professor James Moriarty.
Yep. And he figures him out.
He's like, James Moriarty. He's like the Napoleon of crime. He's like, that guy died at whatever falls.
Yeah.
And I was reborn.
Just some bullshit. Speaking of bullshit.
Poetic. Oh my God.
Speaking of bullshit. We said this movie has bad CGI. This shit was fucking egregious.
Yo, so I could not figure out why.
I had to fucking rewind. I've seen this movie many a times. I just never fucking noticed that.
Yeah.
Fucking so Sawyer has a gun. So obviously they both have guns. Sawyer and Quartermain have guns drawn on Moriarty. But one of Moriarty's thugs comes sneaking behind, getting ready to stab fucking Sawyer. Sawyer turns around, but here's the problem. So normally you're saying, well, Shag, Jose, what's the issue here? He's almost about to get stabbed or getting taken out. The problem is this is the egregious use of green screen that I have ever fucking seen.
Yes, that shit is bad.
Like, it is.
It's almost Mortal Kombat Annihilation bad.
Like,
holy
real
shit.
bad. They were just flipping. At least they're flipping into the green screen.
Yeah.
They took a picture of fucking Sean Connery and dude who plays Moriarty, and then put old boy who played Sawyer and the goon right in front of him, and it was just oh my God, it was bad.
Yeah.
So bad. He missed, he dodged, fucking fight ensues. Whatever.
Yeah.
Speaking of fights, let's go back to the vampire versus the immortal fight here. Pretty much Dorian Gray takes his blade and stabs. Well, he
does get stabbed in the dick first.
Yeah, he does get stabbed in the dick.
Because he got her like in a choke.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, the bedroom, does that give you memories or ideas?
This is ideas, and stabs that motherfucker in the dick. He's like, yo, had that would have been permanent, I'd have been very, very upset.
Yeah.
And he took that shit out, and then they're still fighting, and then he proceeds to stab her with his sword in her stomach, and she drops on the bed.
Yeah.
And he gives that line to where he says, I wanted to nail you one last time. I didn't think it'd be figuratively.
Yeah.
And then walks away, smirking. Like the jackass he is. But we get another fight, and then obviously, somehow, some way, fucking one of Moriarty's goons finds the fucking serum to turn into Mr. Hyde. Jose thinks he just splashed it on him.
Yeah, because I'm like, dude, you did not drink any of it. Because he's like pouring it on his face, not even in his mouth.
Like, he got a little bit on his mouth, and it was kind of pouring out of it, but the rest of it was definitely on his face.
Only thing I can think of is, like, they did multiple takes, and he was like, yo, fam, I cannot drink anymore.
Yeah, like, this water hurts.
Yeah. But, yeah, so that happens, and he turns into, like, Red Hulk, like Shaggy said.
Yeah, it's pretty much Red Hulk at this point. Like, it was definitely Red Hulk.
And it's funny because he's like, Nemo,
help! And then Nemo's like, man, what the fuck am I gonna do against that?
I would be like, the fuck you want me to do?
Like, bro, what you think I'm gonna do? Nemo fucking does.
I could have went to the ship and launched the fucking nuke at this dude if you want.
Exactly, but nah, you got me here fighting this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Now we about to both die.
Yeah.
Shit. But now they fucking. I guess. So we can kind of wrap it up quickly. They go. We'll just explain what happens at the fights.
Yeah.
So Nemo and not Red Hulk.
Yeah.
I mean Doctor Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
They fucking fight that dude. Meanwhile, up in the room where Dorian and Miss Harker is sexy vampire lady. There we
you
go. She stabbed. He's getting himself together. He's admiring her, and then she wakes up. So she's like, because as we learned in fucking Vampire in Brooklyn, stomach hot.
Yeah.
Stomach hot. Stomach hot.
Yeah.
So she takes that shit, takes the sword, takes it out of her, stabs him, pins him in the wall, and she goes for his painting.
Yeah, because he can't pull the sword out.
He can't pull the sword out. But me, I'm looking at it like, yo, walk through the sword.
You're immortal.
I mean, your guts are going to just be right back to where they were.
Yeah.
Just walk fucking forward. And she just takes the painting, unwraps it, and has Dorian look at it. Why Dorian didn't close his eyes? No idea.
Like, nope, can't make me look.
Yep, I'm just keeping my eyes closed this entire time. Fuck it, I'll sleep.
What if she just ripped off his eyelids? That'd been sick.
That would have been fucking dope. But
And then, nope, you ain't got a choice now, bitch. Well, he'd have healed.
yeah, he'd have healed.
So he'd have just.
But he
like,
probably would. He'd have been like, he probably wouldn't that split second to where.
Yeah,
he
that's
would've-
split. Yeah.
He would have fucking saw it. But anyway, he looks at his painting and he starts fucking decaying but the painting starts becoming a beautiful painting
Dorian Gray,
again.
yeah.
And then that's the end of Dorian Gray. Mm-hmm. We get fucking Moriarty. The bombs go off.
Yeah.
So back to Nemo and fucking
Nemo
Dr.
and
Hyde,
and-
Nemo and Hyde and Red Hulk.
Yeah.
They
Basically,
fucking
his serum starts wearing off.
yeah, both
Dr.
of their
Hyde.
serum, yeah, Dr. Fucking Hyde's serum starts to wear off, but he also explains that but Red Hulk's serum starting to wear off. So he's kind of like, yeah, no. Like they were running into a room, they're cornered, and like Red Hulk's trying to reach his fucking hand in there and grab him.
And not to mention, there's fucking like big ass icicles that are just falling, and they're trying to dodge.
Yeah, they're trying to dodge that shit, and this motherfucker grabs an icicle and proceeds to go stab them. But then, like, the bomb goes off, and dude gets fucking buried in rubble.
Yeah, and it conveniently makes a crack for Dr.
Yep.
Jekyll and Captain Nemo.
A crack, more like a big ass hole.
Yeah, and they just kind of
just skedaddle, and he fucking Red Hulk dies.
Yeah.
So whatever, and then Moriarty is
old dude from the beginning of the movie who recruited Quartermain is now invisible.
Yeah, he's the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, the Invisible was like, so Quartermain, not Quartermain, but fucking Tom Sawyer gets chased by some motherfucker who I can only assume has played Doom one too many times, and starts taking like a fire fucking flamethrower to everything.
It's those dudes from the first Captain America movie. They're like, wall of fire, wall of fire,
wall of fire. Like it was like motherfucker. Actually, he was motherfucking. Not only was he a fan of Doom, he was actually probably really watched Captain America: First Avenger.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry, Iron Man, and fucking just like, yo, I can make a suit out of that.
Yeah.
And fucking just like start shooting the flames at and everything, and then fuck around and like the dude's in the flamethrower and fucking Tom Sawyer like is running around, and next thing you know, he gets fucking burnt. Like the Invisible Man helps him by stabbing the fucking machine, and that motherfucker gets burnt to a crisp.
He is literally lit on fire. We see him running out on fire.
Bro, barbecue chicken.
Yes.
Barbecue chicken. That's exactly what he's turned into. But but yeah. Anyway, to wrap this up, Moriarty fucking injures, like stabs. Fucking,
Well, no, Quartermain beats the shit out of him.
yeah, Quartermain beats the shit out of him, but Moriarty fucking.
He's
stabs
about to
him.
kill him with an axe.
Yep. And
That's when the bomb goes off, and he kind of gets up, and he's talking shit. He pulls his mask up so he can see the reflection how evil Invisible Man has Tom Sawyer.
Yeah.
Like, he's about to slice his throat.
Yeah, but
Quartermain turns around, shoots him in the head because he's covered in dust or soak or whatever. What do you call it?
he sees him like soot.
Soot. There you go. Thank you. Covered in that. So he sees him and he shoots him in the head, but Moriarty stabs Quartermain. And then, as me and Shaq say, he becomes Batman and just
and
floats out of the goddamn window,
and starts hauling ass
towards the little escape pod.
So, fucking Tom Sawyer fucking shoots him.
Yeah, because he's like, remember your training, son. Like, because earlier in the movie, they were like practicing shooting at far distances.
Long distances, yeah. He fucking kills, he kills Moriarty. He looks, he's like, Daddy, I did it.
But he's dying. He's like, good job,
dying.
son.
He's like, good job, son. Good
he's
job.
like, this new century is yours.
While I die with the old century.
Yeah.
And then, he passes out. Next thing you know, we're in Africa. They're burying fucking Quartermain in Africa. But the problem is, motherfucker can't die. It's like one thing that
he
was
explains
done,
earlier,
Yeah, like he's not allowed to die while he's in Africa.
Because he saved like a witch doctor's village?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. He's like, and he can't die in Africa. So pretty much
like, Africa would never let me die. That's what he says, essentially.
Yep. And then now while we were getting credits, the fucking ground starts to shake and like lightning and stuff, and then it kind of just disappears. And then into the movie.
Yeah.
That's it.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
We drunkenly explained this movie the best we could.
The best we could.
Because this movie was awful.
Booty, butt cheeks.
But we love it.
Yeah, we love it.
It's so bad.
This movie is so shit, it's great. You hear movies that's so bad it's good. This one's so shit, it's great.
It's yes. Also, shouts out to Nemo, because Nemo is great.
Yeah, he's the best. Absolutely best.
But anyway, let's go ahead. We've talked enough about this. Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up, man. Obviously, at the end of the show, we do our... Actually, what is your favorite? We do two things at the end of the show. Jose, what is your favorite cinema villain moment in this movie?
Fuck, what did he do? I have no idea. Moriarty, he was kind of lame.
He really was. I'm going to say him calling them cretins.
Sure.
Is mine.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Or actually, I take that back. So Dorian Gray's technically a villain in this.
Yeah.
So, like, Dorian Gray fucking stabbing old girl in the stomach and say, I wanted to nail you one more time.
Yeah, I'll give that.
Yeah, I'll say that too. Like, if we had to fucking pick one, that is the fucking cinema villain moment.
That or the whole little, then what good are you?
That is like, then what good are you? And just kind of peels off as this motherfucker just looking at him sassy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know why I think I like Dorian Gray? If Dorian Gray was played by Prince.
Oh my God.
That would have been perfect. Stop. We gotta wrap this up. So we also do another thing. Obviously, this is where we as cinema villains get to rate our villains at the end of every movie. We judge them by 3 categories, and those categories are the motive, the drip, and the threat level. These we will aggregate, and we choose to see if they will get to be in, not only into the villain's dome, but to see if they get a seat at the VIP. We shall see. Let's begin this shit. Jose, for Professor Moriarty, what was the motive? What did you give him?
He wanted to make money off of World War.
What'd you give him?
I'll give him a 3.
I gave him a 3.5.
Okay.
Because that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah, no, that's every bad guy in Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, that's like, I can
make money off war.
I can make money off war.
That's like Liquid Snake and Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's
literally.
fucking Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Like, okay, cool. So, yeah, I gave him a 3.5. You gave him a 3. Drip.
Ooh.
I gave him a 3.5.
I was gonna say a 3.5 because he has a cool jacket.
He not just a cool jacket. Like if you think about this man had 3 fucking costumes. Mm-hmm. I wanted to give him higher, but I said I really because all he did was wear black the entire fucking movie, and I'm like, you know,
yeah.
If you were pretending to be a good guy and you wear another suit, and then you kind of definitely would have got a 4 or a 5, but he got a 3.5 out of me. It's probably one of the better drippy fucking. Yeah,
no, I'm with you right there. 3.5.
Yeah, and then threat level.
Oh man, this is rough. I'm gonna give him a 3 again.
I gave him a 3.
Yeah,
he wasn't so bad, wasn't so good.
I mean, the only thing he had threatening was he had like I guess future tech.
Yeah, he had future tech, and he actually knew what he wanted to do.
And he was a mastermind, you know.
Yeah,
he's Sherlock Holmes bad guy, so he's smart as fuck,
he kind of and high-key, he pretty much kind of got away except for the bullet. He just couldn't outrun that.
Yeah,
like that's it. The man would have gotten away.
He should have zigzagged, bro.
Yep, serpentine, bitch.
Yep.
Now look at you, you dead, big dead. All right, so Professor Moriarty, this version of Professor Moriarty.
I was gonna say this version, okay.
Or is he getting into the villains? Is he getting into the dome? I think he is.
He's getting to the dome,
but he's not getting VIP.
No,
never in his fucking life.
No,
I can. You didn't do enough for me, buddy.
No, yeah, you're in the dome.
You're in the dome,
but
bro.
Not, you get the benefits.
Yeah, you get
cinema villainy.
Yeah, but
you're not a VIP.
No, you're not. Never at all. Not at all. If Mark Dacascos can't get in, you ain't
God
getting in.
damn it, Mark Dacascos is in, bro.
He's not in.
He's in.
That motherfucker can't.
I'll be like, come on, bro. I'll let you in.
He's not even. He didn't even get in the door, bro.
Nah,
not even in the door, bro.
Nah,
Mark Dacascos not in, bro.
You're in there, buddy. Mark Dacascos for life.
Bro.
This is the summer of Dacascos, baby.
He ain't, bro. He ain't. That is the show, ladies and gentlemen. Jose, you have anything nice to say to the people?
Thank you so much, especially if you listen to this episode. My God. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll be back next week with some more bullshit.
You know it. I know it. Oh, my God, Jose.
I didn't get that on the mic, but, man.
Yeah, I fucking heard it.
That was a good one. Oh, man, I felt that from my soul.
From Jose and from myself, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see y'all later.
Goodbye. We love you. Peace.
Ta-ta.